Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
We begin first at 4 with breaking news out of Illinois, where a 4th of July parade has been marred by a deadly mass shooting. Kimberly Gill in the newsroom with the very latest on what we know right now.
Yes,
Kim.
hi, Karen. Good afternoon. 6 people have been killed and 31 others hospitalized. We don't yet have information on the victims. The gunfire, though, taking place about 3/4 of the way through the parade in Highland Park, Illinois, which is right outside of Chicago. Police are describing this as an active situation and say the shooting appears completely random. The gunman is still at large and has yet to be identified, but the description they're giving is a white man between 18 and 20 years of age with black hair or dark hair and wearing a white top. Police say the shots came from the rooftop of a building. A rifle was recovered near the scene. Several witnesses say the gunfire definitely sounded like it came from an automatic weapon. Listen to how one woman who was hit by gunfire described the chaos.
I was thinking fireworks, wow, cool. So instead, then it kept going and turned around. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not fireworks. I saw things falling off of Ross's roof, like black things. And I was like, oh God, these are not fireworks. So I started feeling, I was getting hit on my leg, and I didn't know what he was feeling, but I knew I was getting hit everywhere on my leg, my bottom of my body. I got him to get down on the ground, but unfortunately, because it was happening near us, we still were getting hit. So I told him, run inside, we're getting hit by gunfire. So I told him we got to run inside, and we ran inside a gearhead. And that's when everybody was running inside, and then we started noticing how many people were bloody. It wasn't just a joke. It wasn't just like, oh, something like a little BB gun or something. It was intense, and people were bleeding everywhere and screaming and crying, and it was just so sad. And everybody was like, oh my God, my family members are still out there, and some of them in here, and it was like a disaster. I mean, I never would believe in Highland Park. I just never, I mean, you see it everywhere else, and you think everybody's crazy, and it just can't happen here. But obviously it can happen just anywhere.
Yeah, just mass chaos there. And that's just one of several chilling accounts being given by witnesses. Police say they'll give another update later today. But again, 6 people have lost their lives and 24 more are badly hurt, all because they happen to be at a parade on the 4th of July celebrating Independence Day. Much more ahead coming up in our 5 and 6 o'clock newscasts. Until then, Karen, we'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you, Kim.
Sure.
We are also following breaking news from Mount Clemens on this 4th of July. We want to get right to Priya Mann. She's near the scene of a barricaded situation. And Priya, I understand that the man there actually fired shots at police.
That's right, Karen. Not once, but twice. First shooting at officers from his garage and then shooting at officers from his window. Let me give you a sense. Police have quite a large perimeter set up here. We're about a half a mile away. I can tell you that condo where the barricaded gunman is right now is sort of near that church steeple. This is at North River and Gratiot in Mount Clemens. This dispute started around noon today. A neighbor calling 911 about another neighbor. The fight was over their dog. The neighbor told police that the 64-year-old man had a weapon. The SWAT team came out here. The police department did as well. That is when this gunman opened fire on police, went back into the home, and then fired again. At this point, the SWAT team is here as well, the Macomb County Sheriff's SWAT team, and negotiators are currently talking to this 64-year-old man who is known to police. Take a listen to what Sheriff Wickersham had to say just a few moments ago.
As long as we're talking and as long as he keeps picking up a phone and communicating, you know, that's our best thing. We've got nothing but time on our hands. And if he's watching TV, I just hope that he knows we're here to help him and we want to resolve this peacefully. For those of you that are living in the downtown Mount Clemens area and around, please stay away. We have most of the roads closed down in this situation.
And again, we're at North River and Gratiot in Mount Clemens. The sheriff also tells me that they do have a complete phone list for that condo unit now, and they're working to evacuate people safely. But that's also why they've also set up this huge perimeter, just trying to keep drivers and families away. You know, of course, this is the July 4th holiday weekend. A large police presence here. You've got more than 50 members of law enforcement here, from the SWAT team to police departments from Sterling Heights, Shelby Township, Clinton Township, and the DNR. Again, that barricaded gunman, a 64-year-old man known to police, currently in his condo right now. Negotiators are working with him. The sheriff says they will be here as long as it takes, hoping to end this peacefully. Reporting live from Mount Clemens, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
All right, thank you very much, Priya. Please keep us updated and stay safe, obviously. All right, let's shift gears a little bit, everybody. It has been 4th of July here locally with some clear skies. We got some warm temperatures, but we are tracking some storm chances for tonight. Brian Sherman joins us now with our first look at the forecast. Hey, Brian.
Hey there, Karen, and good afternoon, everyone. Happy 4th of July to you. So far, so good for today. Lots of sunshine, definitely feeling like summer with the heat and humidity around. Storm Tracker 4, a clean sweep across southeastern Michigan. We have seen a little more cloud cover start to work in throughout the late morning into the afternoon, especially north of Detroit, heading toward Lansing as well as Grand Rapids, Saginaw, and up toward Bad Axe. But I'm keeping my eyes off to the west over portions of Wisconsin and Iowa, and thunderstorms from La Crosse down to Dubuque in eastern Iowa. This will continue to push off to the east toward Lake Michigan and move into our neck of the woods late tonight, overnight, and into early tomorrow morning. Until then, most everyone into the 80s, 89 right now here in Detroit, 86 working into Ann Arbor as well as over in Lapeer, 88 right now working into Monroe. Our dew points are into the 50s to 60s, so feeling a little more uncomfortable as you're stepping outside. And grab that umbrella late tonight. Clouds increasing. We're into the 80s by 8 o'clock tonight, and rain and thunderstorms developing after 9 to 10 o'clock tonight. And we could see a few rounds of thunderstorms over the next couple of days that could be on the strong to possibly severe side before drier weather moves in by the end of the week. I'll time out when the storms move into your neighborhood, coming up in my full forecast in just a few minutes. Karen.
All right, thank you, Brian. Well, on this very busy 4th of July holiday, thousands of travelers still experiencing those flight delays and all those cancellations. According to FlightAware, nearly 2,000 flights are delayed traveling within, into, or out of the U.S. FlightAware also reporting nearly 2,000 canceled flights within, as we said, the U.S. Here at home, FlightAware reports Detroit Metro Airport has 44 delays, also 4 cancellations. Meantime, gas prices slowly trending down. Nationwide AAA says drivers are paying an average of $4.80 per gallon. That's down 9 cents from a week ago. In Michigan, AAA says drivers are paying an average of $4.93 per gallon, and that's down 11 cents from a week ago. 9 cents from a month ago, if you're keeping track, and I think we all are. Locally, AAA says drivers are paying a few cents more at $5.04 per gallon. Former Detroit City Councilman Andre Spivey is now an inmate at a federal prison in West Virginia. You may recall he was sentenced to 2 years in prison back in January. That was in connection with a towing corruption investigation. Court records show while on the city council, Spivey accepted nearly $36,000 in bribe payments. According to the Federal Bureau of Prisons, Spivey's current release date is March of 2024. Well, because of what's happened in Illinois, this will be remembered as a tragic 4th of July in America. Here closer to home, celebrations did take place without any problems. Kim DeGiulio showing us this afternoon how Clawson brought back its traditional Independence Day festivities.
Clawson knows how to throw a good 4th of July parade. They've got this thing down. And after all, they should, because this parade dates back all the way to 1933. The fun got started with the Firecracker Mile. Runners rushed to the finish line with passion. That same passion these parade goers have for their country.
It's amazing, honestly, because we're celebrating our country. Though we've had some rough times, we're celebrating us being one of those successful countries.
Chloe and Regan got to experience the Clawson Parade for the first time, while others were here like they are every year.
It's just our tradition.
But this year is different for Stephanie Citron.
My daughter's in the parade with her Girl Scout troop this year, so it's really cool to be able to see her march in a parade. That's like once in a lifetime thing.
One thing that hasn't changed is the outfit this man wears to the parade every year.
That's not my style.
This is your style.
I'm not a t-shirt guy.
Dressed like Uncle Sam, Charlie Wohlborg bought this outfit from a lady at a garage sale 20 years ago.
She says, I made this for my husband, but he passed away last year.
But Charlie wasn't the only parade goer that was dressed to impress. The spectators brought out all of their red, white, and blue to show support for the USA. What did you wear today to make sure that you celebrated correctly?
My headband.
Your headband? Everyone has their favorite aspect of the Clawson Parade. For some, it's the candy.
Candy shower.
But for others, it's just the next thing they see. What do you guys like about the parade?
The horses.
The horses. What do you like?
I see a cake coming up, and that's what I like.
And this is just the start of all of the fun here in Clawson on this 4th of July. After this, there's an arts and crafts fair and a freedom festival complete with a whole lot of food trucks. And then, of course, the fireworks tonight at 10 p.m. at Clawson Park. I'm Kim DeGiulio, Local 4.